She give me top and I pipe down. Hey, she asked for top and I tell the whole pipe down. Bitch, give me pop like right now. Yeah, bitch, right now. I pop a Zango lights out. She give me top and I pipe down. Hey, she asked for top and I tell the whole pipe down. Bitch,
what's up, guys? Record Easy back with another My Hero Academia manga chapter review. This time, chapter 248. Sorry I wasn't here last week for chapter 247. I was on vacation for 5 days with my lovely girlfriend, and I wasn't on the internet. I wasn't doing anything other than just enjoying quality time with her. But we're back. The drought is over. Reezy is back on your screens, your tablets, your phones, your PlayStations, everything. So be prepared. Season 4 has started, so be prepared. Well, be on the lookout for anime-related content on the channel. Got hella thoughts about that episode 2. The beginning of episode 2 was fucking phenomenal. And let's get into chapter 248. So we get like this fucking Bugs Bunny on a motorcycle, and like Deku and Bakugo and Shoto, they're in hot pursuit, and then Endeavor just comes in and knocks him off the motorcycle, and he's like, yo, you guys are still too slow. But this chapter was really dope in my opinion, because like we got to see another side of Endeavor, like this mentor side. Like he's pointing out things that like Shoto, Deku, and Bakugo lack and how they can improve upon them. Like I think this is awesome. Like this whole like a couple chapters, like 2 chapters ago, we got like this fucking apocalyptic fucking countdown for 4 months and it's all over. But this shit is cool, like watching Endeavor, like who used to be like this asshole, abusive father / husband, become like this likable guy, and he's like nurturing these young heroes and helping them to achieve their potential. Because like last chapter, 247, we got like everybody telling Endeavor what they wanted to improve on amongst like about themselves, and this chapter we got Endeavor taking them out there into the field and like helping and like pointing out what they could do to improve. And you know, I really thought that was really cool. Like Horikoshi is like so slick with his writing, like the way he writes characters. Like Endeavor was like super shitty at the beginning of the season. He was like unlikable, and after the Pro Hero arc, I feel like fans started gravitating toward him. I know I did, and now it's just like on another level, because like the guy is just, he's awesome. Like when he was explaining to Bakugo that like if you're too slow in the field, like this isn't a classroom, like you're not gonna be losing points if you're too slow. You'll be losing human lives. And he drops down and he saves the girl from the truck. Like this nigga Endeavor is the fucking GOAT. Like oh my god, this nigga is so fucking raw. Like the hype is real when it comes to Endeavor. I don't know, like me, I like fire. Like fire is my favorite element. So I was always like, Endeavor looks pretty badass to me. He has a fire fucking beard, literally a beard of fire. So I was like, this nigga's hype already. But now it's just now that he's not like an asshole shitty character, I don't feel bad for liking the guy now. So now it's just like all hype all the time. So I'm here for it. And it's just like it's just really cool dynamic. Like just to see Bakugo interact with Endeavor, Deku interact with Endeavor, Shoto interact with Endeavor. Well, we've seen Shoto interact with Endeavor, but before it was you used to abuse me, Pop. But now they're just like, now they're in like this weird gray area where Shoto's like, I don't forgive him, but Endeavor's not really that guy anymore. So it's like this great gray area that we're exploring between Shoto and Endeavor. And like now we have Deku and Bakugo in the mix too. And it's like, well, since I didn't get a chance to post a review for chapter 247, I'll lightly touch on some of the things real quick that I thought was interesting for that chapter. That Deku can use like 10 to 15% of full cowl, and he wants to be able to incorporate Black Whip into his Air Force style. And I think that's really cool. And I think Deku is just becoming a super diverse character in terms of combat, and I think that's really interesting. And Bakugo really showed up to see what he didn't have, like what he lacked. And I feel like that's somewhat arrogant, but really mature Bakugo at the same time. And like, getting back to this chapter 248, Shoto points out to that Endeavor is like using like the flames from his feet to like accelerate himself forward to go faster. And like I think now this is gonna be reaching. I'm sure some of you will correct me in the comment section as per usual, which I greatly appreciate. But I think maybe at some point like Bakugo's quirk awakening, or like the next phase, or it might not even be that. It might just be like the way he chooses to use his quirk moving forward. He might start like using the explosions from his feet as well. So he'll have like explosions from his hands and his feet. Like his mobility would be ridiculous if he started doing that. Like he's already so crazy at maneuvering with just his hands. Now if he starts being able to do that with his feet as well, that Bakugo's combat ability is gonna skyrocket even further. And I think like the story is in, like, this arc is in such like a great place. You have the looming darkness that is Shigaraki coming out of this 4-month whatever the fuck he's in. And then you have like the nurturing of all of our young students, our fledgling heroes, into their potential. And I think this arc is phenomenal so far, and I'm really enjoying it. But I'm gonna keep this review short today, guys. I got a few more videos I need to edit and get uploaded. I feel like I'm behind. Lost 2 subs. We're back to 106, but it don't matter because we gonna hit 1 million in either way anyway. You feel me? But I've been Reezy. You guys just got right. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace.